A House committee met this afternoon to discuss a proposed bill to allow adoptees their original birth certificates, clearing the way for them to get their health records. KOMU-8's Michael Lindquist spoke to a girl whose access to medical records could play a life and death situation. He's here in the studio with her story.
I spent the afternoon at the Capitol talking with an 18-year-old girl and her adoptive mother about what access to her birth certificate meant to her.
Before he passed away, he was on hospice.
She was on a mission to meet her biological father.
I really wanted to meet my father because I knew he was really sick.
A hereditary spinal disease and lung cancer took his life last July. She says access to medical records helps her doctors keep an eye on her 50-50 chance of developing the disease. A new proposed bill would allow 18-year-old adoptees access to their original birth certificates and then their health records. Her adoptive mother says getting their birth certificate is a crucial step in the process.
We hoped someday that records would be open and accessible to everyone, but we also didn't want them to go through that additional stress of not knowing information, not having it, not being able to make those contacts.
Bill opponents say they want to protect the identity of the parents who make the decision to put their child up for adoption. This bill would give access to the biological parents, and they say some parents just don't want to be found. Donati says she's happy she got to meet her parents and still maintains a relationship with her biological mother.
When I got in there and my birth mother was like, "Oh, this is Danica, this is your daughter," he was so ecstatic. He was so happy. He had the biggest smile on his face, and every time I went to see him, he had that same smile, and that's something that I definitely won't forget because it was always such a good time to be able to see him, and he was always super happy, and so was I.
Another woman I spoke to is a 72-year-old who still does not have a birth certificate. She says without it, she feels like she is starting her life story on Chapter 2. She says her battle for her Chapter 1 is nowhere near over.